Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kimberlea, and today I'm going to be talking about relationships and dating. I know that this channel is primarily about breakups and how to get your ex back, and my channel's never going to stop producing that content. But I think I want to turn it in a little bit of a different direction just because I think it's so important for people to understand how to have a successful relationship so that they don't experience the breakups. Women get way too caught up with imagining walking down the aisle after the first date. Ladies, don't lie, it goes through your mind. Men, on the other hand, go through these stages slower. Okay, maybe it's because men are involved in more business transactions. Maybe it's because the way men are raised. Maybe there's different expectations on men. But the fact is, women tend to try to fit someone into this mold when clearly the guy has told you from the beginning he doesn't want this, he doesn't want this, and he doesn't want this. And then all of a sudden you pretend, oh yeah, I don't want those things either. And then you get into a relationship with this person thinking you can change their mind once they love you enough. Love is not enough. It's not enough to turn the tattooed motorcycle rider bad boy into a husband who's going to give you all the things you need a lot of the times. Loving them is not going to make them change. Them loving you is not going to make them change. So the first step is getting right with yourself and making a list. And I don't care how cheesy you think the list is. I don't care if you are ashamed to say things like, I want a man who makes over $100,000 a year. If that's what you want, put it on the list. I want a woman who looks like a supermodel. If that's what you want, put it on the list. But don't think for a second that you can attain a person with these qualities without being your best and having the same qualities. So whatever you expect in a mate, you better have equivalent characteristics and qualities because they have the right to be with someone who fits them just as much as you have the right to find someone who fits you. So I know there's this saying like, be the change you want to see in the world. Be the person that you want to be with. So if you want an educated, intelligent mate, then you need to educate yourself and become intelligent. If you want someone who's athletic, physically fit, has a very healthy lifestyle, then you yourself need to start doing those things. Because birds of a feather do really flock together. As silly as that sounds, those are so crappy cliches right now, but it's true. It's easier. Relationships don't have to be hard, but it's much easier when two people have the same lifestyle, the same ambitions, the same goals. A lot of the troubles in relationships come from people being on different pages, from people having different ideas about the way that they should live their life, about how they should raise children, about whether they should have children, about whether they should get married. So my biggest advice for this video in and of itself is to make a list and be honest with yourself about what it is that you want in a future partner. I don't care how long the list has to be. You can go from physical attributes to finances, to your future, to what kind of house you want to live in, to where you want to live. I don't care, but you should make it as detailed as you possibly can. Because what you're going to start doing with that list is using it as a barometer. So you're going to be using it as a guide. And when you meet someone, if they start to look like the list you've created, then you're on the right track. If from the get-go they're really not matching up with who you really see yourself with, then I'm going to tell you right now, don't bother. There are so many other people in this world. And I know that's one of those things people always say. There's millions of fish in the sea, but it is a very wise statement in that there really are so many people in this world. And when you're spending time, wasting time with someone who is not compatible with you, you are missing your chance to date with a purpose and find someone who is right for you. Time is limited. I heard relationships are hard. And you know what? That's a common thing for people to say. Relationships are so hard and relationships are work. And it's true, but at the same time, it shouldn't be hard. So I think that the first problem that people have is they're with the wrong person. So it should say relationships are hard when you're having a relationship with the wrong person.